welcome to Tiny Tots Storytime. Our first story today is Bird Builds a Nest. We're going to do some things about spring in our stories today. Yep, we're going to start seeing more and more birds all the time now. It's starting to get warmed up out there. It's a beautiful day. Bird is up early. She's got a lot to do. First, she needs some breakfast. What she wants is a nice, juicy, can you guess what she'll want? Worm. Look at that worm under the ground. And she sees his head sticking out. And so she has decided maybe she's going to take that worm. Bird pulls hard, but the worm pulls back. It's a big worm, and it's strong. Too strong for Bird. Oh, well, that worm was saved for the day. Ah, this one's better. It's smaller and not as strong. Look, she's got that worm in her beak. Delicious. Now Bird can get on with her work. She's not looking for worms now. She needs twigs. Lots of twigs. Can you guess what Bird's going to do with twigs? Yep. If you said build a nest, you're right. This one's too heavy. She can't take that one. And so is this one. That's too much for a nest. Oops. All of these will do fine. So she needs all the little ones, all the small twigs. Bird can carry one large twig or two medium-sized twigs, or 3 or 4 small twigs, although it's hard to fit that many in her beak at once. She's building her nest. It's not quite finished though. Still got a hole in the middle, see that? Carefully, she pushes a twig into the side of the nest and pulls its end back out. Pushing and pulling, she gets all the twigs in place. She works for hours, fetching and carrying, flying back and forth, pushing and pulling. Oh, she's a busy bird. Sometimes she drops a twig, but it doesn't matter. She's looking for softer things now, like dried grass and feathers. They're very light. She can carry lots of these at once. You see all the feathers in her beak? She tucks them into place, turning around and around, pushing with her whole body. Look how she's doing that. She makes a snug little cup, smooth and soft on the inside. The nest is ready and waiting. Can you guess what it's waiting for? I bet you know. It's waiting for eggs. 5 of them, speckled and beautiful and getting ready to hatch. She made a nice little nest for those eggs. Yep. And there she has her little baby birds. All right, Miss Lisa's going to talk to you more about spring.
All right, so Miss Kim just read us a story about a bird making a nest. And so birds are one of our first signs of spring. In fact, I've got this bird right here. Boys and girls, do you know what bird this is? Let's see if you can see it. There we go. All right, this has a red chest and it's black. You know, it likes to hop around the ground and pick up the worms. If you said robin, you were right. There's another bird that is also the sign of spring. Can you guess what this one is? It's real easy to identify if you just look at it. Look at its wings. It's red. So it is a red-winged blackbird. Okay, and they say, ookaree, ookaree. So you can see those two birds are signs of spring. You'll also notice that the grass is starting to grow, and one of the first flowers, or some people call them a weed, that we will see is our dandelion. And once the flower goes away, you have all these little white seeds that are fun to pick and blow and make go everywhere. So then you get more dandelions all over your yard. Another sign of spring is this flower. Boys and girls, do you know its name? These are daffodils. And you also might see some of these flowers. Those are tulips. And if you look at your trees real carefully, you might notice that your tree branches have these itty bitty little specks of green on them. Do you know what those are called? Boys and girls, those are buds. And pretty soon they're going to just open up and there'll be brand new little leaves inside there. So we have birds and flowers that are signs of spring. But did you know that almost all of the animals have their babies in spring? So can you name some of these? What's this little guy? Hopefully you said that that is a little chick. And then we have these. I've got these in my yard. You guys see the baby bunnies? You might also see little, what are these? Little ducklings. And then if you ever go off into the woods or around water, you are going to see lots of frogs. And what are these? I have these in my pond. Boys and girls, did you say turtle? You see lots of turtles. There are other animals that are signs of spring. We have insects like these. In fact, I think they may have been in your story. That maybe not. This was your monarch butterfly. What about this, boys and girls? Can you name this little guy? There's your ladybug. What about this? Can you name this one? There's your bumblebee. Okay, and then you as a little kid and me as an adult, you know what happens in the springtime? We start wearing short sleeves like I've got on today. We wear our short sleeve shirts. And if it's windy outside, we may fly a kite. And one thing that happens a lot in the spring is this right here. What is this, boys and girls? You see the big gray cloud? What's happening? It's raining. And so one of the things that you might have at home that you use mostly in the spring are these. You know what these are? These are rain boots. You know, like what I like to do with them is go jump in the mud puddles. And so today I talked to you a lot about all of the different signs of spring. I hope that you'll go outside and notice the flowers and the birds and the insects. And if it starts to rain, maybe Mom and Dad will let you go out and play in the mud puddle. What do you think, Kim?
I think playing in mud puddles is lots of fun.
I do too.
Okay, well, we have another story. This is the Dinky Donkey. You may have heard of Wonky Donkey. Well, Wonky Donkey had a child. Wonky Donkey had a child. It was a little girl. Hee-haw! She was so cute and small, and she had beautiful long eyelashes. She was a blinky dinky donkey. She's cute. Wonky Donkey had a child. It was a little girl. Hee-haw! She was so cute and small. She had beautiful long eyelashes. She loved to listen to rowdy music. And I think I skipped a page. She was a punk Punky, Blinky, Dinky, Donkey. Punky, Blinky, Dinky, Donkey. Those things are hard to say. So then Wonky Donkey had a child. It was a little girl. Hee-haw! She was so cute and small. She had beautiful long eyelashes. She loved to listen to rowdy music, and she painted her hooves bright pink. She was an inky, pinky, punky, blinky, dinky donkey. Do you see what she's doing, boys and girls? She's using her mommy's tail to paint with. That's kind of funny. I wonder if Mommy knows what's going on. Wonky Donkey had a child. It was a little girl. Hee-haw! She was so cute and small. She had beautiful long eyelashes. She loved to listen to rowdy music. She painted her hooves bright pink. And she had to go pee-pee. She was a winky, tinky, inky, pinky, punky, blinky, dinky, donkey. Have you noticed the little bird in every picture? That must be a friend of Dinky Donkey's. Wonky Donkey had a child. It was a little girl. Hee-haw! She was so cute and small. She had beautiful long eyelashes. She loved to listen to rowdy music. She painted her hooves bright pink. She had to go pee-pee, and she loved to play the piano. She was a plinky, planky, winky, tinky, inky, pinky, punky, blinky, dinky, donkey. Looks like her mother loves the music too. Wonky Donkey had a child. It was a little girl. Hee-haw! She was so cute and small. She had beautiful long eyelashes. She loved to listen to rowdy music. She painted her hooves bright pink. She had to go pee-pee. She loved to play the piano, and she wore wild sunglasses. She was a funky, plinky, planky, winky, tinky, inky, pinky, punky, blinky, dinky, donkey. Look at those sunglasses. Those are wild. Wonky Donkey had a child. It was a little girl. Hee-haw! She was so cute and small. She had beautiful long eyelashes. She loved to listen to rowdy music. She painted her hooves bright pink. She loved to play the piano. She wore wild sunglasses. And she smelt just as bad as her dad. Oh dear. She was a stinky, funky, plinky, plonky, winky, tinky, inky, pinky, punky, plinky, dinky, donkey. There's her daddy. He's got a patch over one eye. Oops. Wonky Donkey had a child. It was a little girl. Aw, how sweet. Hee-hee-hee-haw. Aw, they love their little dinky donkey. How cute. Such a cute little donkey. All right. Well, that's all we have today for you. We hope you enjoy the spring, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.